Jungkook stared at the sunset over the city of Seoul from the small window of his barracks in the military camp. The cold evening wind brushed against his face, bringing a quiet that felt different from the excitement he was used to when standing on stage. This was a new world, far from the grand stages and the crowds of concerts he always missed. But he knew this was a part of his life that he had to go through, for his country, for himself, and for ARMY. It had been almost 2 weeks since Jungkook began his mandatory military service. His days were filled with intense physical training, routine tasks, and a time that had to be spent with discipline. But despite everything, in his heart, he still felt connected to BTS and his fans, ARMY. One afternoon, during a break, Jungkook sat on a bench in the military camp's garden with a few of his unit mates. They talked about various things, about life outside, family, and each other's dreams. However, it was undeniable that in every word spoken, there was a deep sense of longing for family, for friends, and for the fans who had always supported him. In moments like these, Jungkook recalled the times with BTS. He remembered how ARMY had always been there with boundless enthusiasm, supporting every step of BTS's journey from the beginning until they became a global group. In every memory, he felt incredibly grateful and inspired to live through these moments in the best way possible. One night during a break from training, Jungkook received a text message from his manager. It was a message from the BTS members who wanted to send him encouragement. "We're always with you, Kook. Come back stronger than ever," the message read. Jungkook smiled slightly and replied, "Thank you. I'll come back with more energy for you and ARMY." Time passed, and although his life in the military was filled with hard routines, Jungkook always made time to write in his journal. In one of his entries, he wrote, "Although we're apart for now, our hearts remain united. We will come back together, stronger. Keep waiting for us, ARMY. I miss you." One day, while resting, Jungkook stood in front of the barracks and looked up at the stars in the sky. He thought about what would happen after his military service ended. Would they continue BTS's journey like before? Or would there be big changes in their lives? However, he knew one thing for sure. During this time, he would continue to strive to be a better person, both as an individual and as part of BTS. Military service might temporarily separate them, but the spirit he carried from BTS and ARMY would always be in him. "This is part of my life's journey," Jungkook thought to himself, looking up at the starry night sky. "We will return. This is just temporary." And as time went on, Jungkook became more certain that what he was facing now was an important part of a bigger process in his life, to return stronger, wiser, and more ready to continue his dreams with BTS and ARMY.